way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Shall come forth as pure gold. Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on rap a lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot. I went and got my digits up. Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's real rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, nope, he not. The line to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy burden and it's weighing on me. Red Doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Santa Clara. From his end zone, Wilson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Marcus Golden gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Boy, how about this to start a ball game? That's twice in a row now, Charles, that they get to it.
And how often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense had their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mercer. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. The Charles first drive here, a little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Set the tone, defense.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Murray now. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Nick Bosa Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. To throw is Murray. Under pressure, they got him again. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Flushed out right. Murray fighting, lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punt it, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sense.
Yeah.
Punt it away, let your defense take over with better field position.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, we got a seal.
Play action. Garoppolo. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Check.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
White.
Mike 9.
I know he ain't got it. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike over there.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Mike 5-4. Big Ace open.
Murray now to throw. Rolling to his right. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
54 Mike.
To throw, it's Murray. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Arizona.
We're scoreless after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Coming to you.
First carry for James Conner. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 1st downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And the reception made by Green. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Murray again, this is Conner. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Watch the slant.
Right there, 54, right there.
Crunch time, defense.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Exit, exit. Mike 9.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Check, block 54, block 54. They can't hang with us.
Murray now on 1st down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
54 Mike.
Murray going to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From his end zone, Wilson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Green. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Okay, double up. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Here we go.
Mike 36.
Now Murray.
36.
Eluding the pressure right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I got it. Alert flare.
Here's Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Watch 36.
1st down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down.
Green.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here in this first half. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. With the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. Isabella not going to risk a return here, and they'll start at the 25. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now from Murray. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Man out, man out, man out, man out.
Shoot! You got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get that.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. They'll roll him out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tighten up. Big ace open. Big ace open.
Throwing now is Murray. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
6-man. Check curls, check curls.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Kwan Williams. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Whoa, whoa. What do you need? Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
25. Hey, alert. Alert. Alert.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And
Do what we
effective
do.
running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's make these big.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A disappointing end to that drive, making it to the red zone, but they'll again, CD, wind up with nothing.
And nothing, that's been the key word because they've had drives throughout that have finished off with nothing. Can't finish off a drive to save their lives in this game. And this one winds up again, giving them, dare I say it, nothing.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Watch 36 to Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray going deep for Hopkins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On play action, now Garoppolo. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
You gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Garoppolo. He's airing it out for Sanu. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He's airing it out for Sanu. It got his man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here we go. We gotta get to 9. Mike over there. Know your job. Mike 9. Mike 9.
Here we go, G.
21.
From the 24, Garoppolo. This one caught by Kittle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown for the Niners. Mohamed Sanu there to make the grab. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Driving at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime is down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before when you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay. It's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They got to dash together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.